But ladies and gentlemen, it's boy Sam from Arda Trading here, and today we're going to be looking at CTRM, the shipping company once again, because this stock, we like this stock. We absolutely love CTRM. It's got a lot of potential, and it has a lot of defining factors which could potentially mean this company is going to increase significantly in value in the not so distant future. With that being said, if you haven't already, please remember to hit that like button and subscribe if you're new. It really helps the channel out, and I can't thank you all enough for the recent support on this channel. It's absolutely insane, and you're absolutely killing it. The support has just been unreal, and I can't thank you all enough for giving us this platform to present our thoughts on. And with that being said, we're going to be talking about stock analysis today, about CTRM, some recent news that has just come out which could increase the company's portfolio even more, and also we're going to be doing a graphical analysis like we always do on this channel. And with that being said, let's get on with the video. Before we get into today's video, I just want to say that I'm in no way, shape or form a financial advisor, and please take anything I say with a pinch of salt. I'm simply a university student studying business and management, and that is all. Stocks are battlefields. Be sure to do your own research, your own due diligence before entering into the battlefield. I know scout the battlefield for you, however I cannot fight the battle for you. With that being said, let's move on. Well, first of all, within CTRM, I thought I'd do a graphical analysis first and show you all why I think CTRM is actually in a very bullish formation right now, and that is due to this flag. As you all know, within stocks, we love drawing triangles because it's a great indicator of where a stock could go. And as you can see here, I've drawn this triangle, and as you see, everything is sort of within this flag that I have drawn here. And as you can sort of see, we keep going up here. Now, I think CTRM actually could continue this trend, and it'll be interesting to see what happens when they reach the top of this triangle. Now, I think this is quite a good indicator as to where I think that this graph could go in the future. And also as well, if we do the quick golden selection rule, you can sort of get an understanding that, hold on, let me get rid of that. So you can sort of understand that right now, we're currently like around the 100% mark. You see like a lot of bullish action sort of around this area. And what I think is going to happen is I can see this increasing further. And, you know, I could genuinely see this going up to around 136% increase from the time before, which, you know, we love to see. We love increases on this channel. So, you know, I think this is quite a good level of support. As you can see, it has hit a couple touch points here for this level of support at the 0.93 mark, and now it's sort of expanding up to the 1.08 mark. So, you know, where I think this is going to go, I think it's going to keep going. I think we're sort of at quite a stable level of support now. I don't think it's going to drop below $1 anytime soon. Definitely not below 0.93. So I think we're in quite a stable position. And, you know, if there is a dip, then I would actually, obviously this isn't financial advice, but I would encourage you all to potentially buy within that dip, because this company is going to keep increasing in value for the reasons which I'm going to state next. Very recent news which has just recently come out. Castor Maritime has purchased another 2 new vessels, one on the 10th of March and one on the 12th of March. This is absolutely massive news. They keep increasing their company's assets by getting these new vessels. And when we click on it, you can sort of see, you can get the details of this. I will leave a link in the description down below as to what these vessels are. But as you can see, their purchase price for this specific vessel was 15.45 million. So that is another 15.45 million within the assets which they own. Obviously, you have to remember these ships will depreciate in value as they're being used. Obviously, as soon as you leave, like, as soon as you leave like a showroom, similar with cars, it will depreciate in value. However, this is a good indicator of how much money CTRM has within the company, and the fact that they keep getting these new assets, the fact that they keep increasing their portfolio, increasing their acquisitions as a company, then I could only see this company keep rising in the future. As more vessels get purchased, that increases their assets, which consequently will increase their stock price because they have a lot more capital within the company to really excel in the future. And also as well, you have to remember that their assets right now will be a lot more, I would have thought, obviously not financial advice, than their liabilities, because they keep increasing the amount of acquisitions they have within the company. They keep increasing their portfolio, so that means that they're always going to have assets there to be able to liquidate in case the company does go in debt, which is always a good sign of the company. And it's something that it also creates another support structure as to why I don't think this company is going to keep dropping, because I think that this company now is in a very strong position to keep rising its value, because you know, all the indicators here say so. They have gone from 2 vessels last year to now increasing to, I think now 14 vessels or something like that. I obviously don't quote me on that. I haven't fully checked. I mean, they've got a lot of vessels now. I mean, I genuinely don't know how many they got, but they definitely have a good amount of vessels right now. And as you see, they've got a lot of dry bulk carriers and they have a tanker as well. So, you know, they're constantly increasing. That is an amazing sign within the company. Sustainable growth within the company is always an amazing factor to consider because they're going to keep growing and growing and growing because they're showing signs of it. And, you know, as a retail investor, this is very good news for us because it shows that these companies do care about an investment and they are constantly trying to increase their company's assets. They're trying to make the company's capital even better. So our stock price doesn't get devalued because they're constantly improving. So their stock price is only going to keep going up. So in my opinion, CTRM right now is an amazing buy. And we'll get on with their earnings report, which I believe they released very recently. So yeah. I've just recently done some research within the earnings report and they still haven't released it even though it was due, which is interesting. However, I don't think this is a bad sign because I did just go on the website and try to find that earnings report or their press release for the earnings report and it hasn't been announced yet. But this right here is a documentation of this new vessel which they have bought, and this was on the 12th and they were going to report it on the 31st. And as we all know, you have to buy in the rumor and sell in the news. Now, do I think that this right here is going to increase the value overnight? No, but I can see CTRM as a long-term play be a very, very good investment because they keep showing this constant sign of growth. And as you see here, this ship here cost them $16.85 million to buy, and it is a Japanese-built Kamsarmax dry bulk carrier. So they keep increasing their portfolio, and personally, I think that CTRM right now is a good buy. That is all my opinion, and always do your own due diligence before, you know, entering into CTRM because, you know, you may spot something that I don't. And if you lot have anything that you want to say in the comments, please tell me down below because, you know, I always want to keep improving my videos. And I want to keep making these videos better for all of you. So that being said, I hope you have all enjoyed this video. If you haven't, remember to hit that like button and subscribe if you're new. It really helps the channel out, and I can't thank you enough for the recent support of this channel. It's been absolutely insane, and I can't thank you enough. This has been Castor Maritime. See you in the next video on the channel. Take care, everyone.